People of God, Richard Allen. Mr. Allen was born as a slave in Philadelphia in the year 1760. Became a Christian at the age of 17. He started to preach on the plantation. His master became a Christian and allowed Allen to pay for his freedom. Mr. Allen began to preach in Delaware and the surrounding states in the year 1781. He returned to his home state of Philadelphia 5 years later and became a member of St. George's Methodist Church, pictured here. He attracted other African Americans to the church, which made the tensions from the right to escalate. Blacks were segregated to the back seats or inconvenient service times. Mr. Allen recognized that the community needed its own church to worship. Mr. Allen founded the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church, pictured here. He was ordained as a deacon by Bishop Francis Absponley. White Methodist leaders tried to keep Mr. Allen's congregation under their jurisdiction. After the Supreme Court ruled that the church belonged to Mr. Allen and his congregation, the AME became a recognized denomination in the year 1816. Mr. Allen became the first African American to be ordained as bishop in the United States. Today, the AME has over 2 million members. The founder of the African Methodist Episcopal Church is widely recognized as being Richard Allen. Richard Allen is quoted as saying, "O precious blood of my dear Redeemer, O gaping wounds of my crucified Savior, who can contemplate the sufferings of God incarnate, and not raise his hope, and not put his trust in him? What through my body be crumbled into dust, and that dust blown over the face of the earth, yet I undoubtedly know my Redeemer lives, and shall rise me up at the last day. Whether I am comforted or left dissolved, whether I enjoy peace or am afflicted with temptations, whether I am healthy or sickened, scored or abandoned by the good things of this life, I will always hope in thee, O my chiefest infinite good." End quote. I got all of my pictures off of free online resources. The 2 books that I am using you can get from the Christian bookstore. I am not sponsored by them. I just like their prices. The 2 books that I use in all my videos are the 1-Minute Bible Guide, 180 Key People by George W. Knight, and Dangerous Prayers, 50 Powerful Prayers That Change the World by Susan Hill.